the hidden meaning behind the Beatles songs. Hey Beatles fans and music lovers, welcome back to Hollywood Dirts, your backstage pass to music history, secrets, and the magic behind the lyrics. Today, we're diving deep into the hidden meanings behind some of the Beatles' most iconic songs. From trippy symbolism to powerful political commentary, you'll never hear these tracks the same way again. So grab your headphones and let's uncover the truth behind the tunes. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you never miss a musical mystery. 1. Lucy, in the Sky with Diamonds, LSD or Innocence? At first, listen. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds sounds like a fantastical journey through a surreal dreamscape. But over the decades, fans and critics alike have speculated about its connection to psychedelic drugs, specifically LSD. The title itself, with its capital letters highlighting L, S, and D, sparked rumors that the song was a thinly veiled nod to drug use during the psychedelic era. The imagery of tangerine trees and marmalade skies only fueled this theory, making it one of the most talked about songs in terms of subliminal messaging. However, John Lennon famously disputed the drug link, claiming the song was inspired by a drawing his son Julian made of a classmate named Lucy. Lennon said the imagery came from Lewis Carroll's Alice in Wonderland, not LSD. Whether or not you believe Lennon's version, there's no denying the dreamy, abstract lyrics captured the spirit of a generation, experimenting with altered states of consciousness, intentional or not. That duality is part of what makes the song so fascinating to this day. 2. Blackbird, a song for civil rights. Blackbird might seem like a peaceful song about nature at first glance, but Paul McCartney has confirmed it was inspired by the American civil rights movement. The blackbird is a metaphor for a black woman, and the lyrics speak to empowerment and rising above oppression. Written in 1968, during a time of intense racial unrest in the U.S., this song became a quiet but powerful anthem of hope and change. McCartney has said that he wanted to express solidarity from across the ocean, using his platform to support justice in a subtle yet impactful way. The soft guitar picking and poetic lyrics mask the deep emotional weight of the message. "Take these broken wings and learn to fly" isn't just a beautiful line. It's a call to action for those who've been beaten down to rise up and reclaim their voice. It's songs like this that show the deeper genius of the Beatles' songwriting. 3. A Day in the Life, Reality, Tragedy, and Duality. This haunting masterpiece, the final track on Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, combines Lennon's ethereal reflections with McCartney's grounded, everyday routine. On the surface, it's a fragmented story of daily life and news clippings, but listen closely, and you'll hear a profound commentary on society, death, and disconnection. Lennon was inspired by a newspaper article about the death of a Guinness heir, and that chilling event sets the tone for a song that captures life's sudden shifts. McCartney's jaunty middle section, "Woke Up, Fell Out of Bed," represents the mundane side of life, contrasting Lennon's more philosophical musings. The juxtaposition paints a picture of a world where tragedy and routine coexist. One minute you're sipping tea, the next, you're reading about someone's fatal car crash. The song ends with an iconic crashing piano chord that seems to echo endlessly, symbolizing the unresolved chaos of life itself. It's the Beatles at their most experimental and most human. 4. While My Guitar Gently Weeps, a Cry for Awareness. Penned by George Harrison, While My Guitar Gently Weeps is a soul-stirring track that channels his frustration and sadness about human indifference and spiritual disconnect. Harrison was deeply influenced by Eastern philosophy at the time, and the song emerged from his attempt to incorporate the randomness of the universe into his songwriting. He literally opened a book, saw the phrase "gently weeps," and let that inspire the rest. The result is a lament about a world that could be more loving, more awake, but chooses ignorance instead. The lyrics suggest a deep pain about missed opportunities for love and unity. I don't know how someone controlled you, they bought and sold you. That line, among others, hints at both personal betrayal and broader societal issues. With Eric Clapton's haunting guitar solo adding emotional weight, the song becomes more than just another sad ballad. It becomes a philosophical cry for awareness and evolution. Harrison's contribution here shows the spiritual depth he brought to the band. 5. Hey Jude, a song of healing and hope. Hey Jude has been comforting listeners for decades. But did you know it was originally written for John Lennon's son, Julian? After John's separation from Cynthia, Paul McCartney wanted to console the young boy, and Hey Jules eventually became the anthem we now know. The song's simple yet heartfelt message, take a sad song and make it better, resonates with anyone who's gone through pain and come out stronger. But beyond the personal inspiration, Hey Jude became a universal hymn of resilience. Its extended coda with the repeated na-na-nas invites everyone to join in and feel uplifted. It transcends personal grief and becomes a communal act of healing. In many ways, this song is the Beatles at their most generous, offering musical medicine for anyone in need of encouragement and light in the darkness. 6. Revolution, a clash between peace and protest. Revolution is often misunderstood as either a full-blown protest anthem or a pacifist's plea, but the truth lies somewhere in between. Written by John Lennon during a time of intense political unrest in the late 60s, the song wrestles with the tension between peaceful change and violent revolution. The lyrics, "You say you want a revolution. Well, you know, we all want to change the world," acknowledge the universal desire for progress. But Lennon questions the methods some activists were pushing at the time. He wasn't rejecting change. He was challenging blind rage and extremism as the path to it. Interestingly, there are two versions of this song: the slower Revolution 1 on the White Album, and the heavier, louder single version, simply titled Revolution. The contrasting tones mirror Lennon's own conflicting emotions. While he sympathized with youth movements, he feared that violence would only create more destruction. The line, "But when you talk about destruction, don't you know that you can count me out in," with "in" mumbled in Revolution 1, reflects his own indecision. The song is raw, honest, and politically charged, a testament to the Beatles' courage to express not just what was popular, but what was true for them. And that wraps up our journey through the secret stories behind the Beatles' most powerful songs. Which one surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this deep dive, be sure to give us a thumbs up, subscribe for more musical mysteries, and share this video with your fellow Beatlemaniacs. Until next time, keep listening closely. There's always more beneath the surface.